stuff in the beginning. It's rolling whenever you're ready.
It's going to take an extra week.
Oh, God.
Maybe
damn.
2.
Dude, hey. So far, I've been on point, okay?
Yeah.
Season 2, I've been on point. Well, we only had one hiccup, and that was not my fault. And we kept going just as soon as we got over that hurdle. All right?
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Talking Shit. This is your host, Don't Know Shit Doug, and always with Ryan and Angelo. That son of a bitch. What's up, guys?
Hey.
What up? What up?
Hey, people.
What's happening out there?
How we doing, gents?
So, I'm doing well. You know, I've been trying to figure it out. Like,
Did you figure it out?
yeah, drinking a little bit, right? So when you're drinking, right?
Sure.
When are you officially drinking? Like, we go out, you know, you're saying you're having a drink.
Yeah.
But, like, when do you consider it drinking? Like, is it at that point that, like,
It's
you're...
a tough question.
Yeah. No, I mean, like, you have 2, 3, and then...
I pretty much don't ever go out and have like 2 or 3, so I guess I'm always drinking.
Yeah,
I guess
the goal is to drink.
But what's the threshold? I think the threshold's like 4.
4?
4s.
Yeah, you start to feel it just a little bit,
Well, I mean,
depending upon what you're drinking, I guess.
Fucking balls start tingling. You're like, all right, I'm drinking now.
see, I really think it's like how many you're consuming by hour. If you're like having one an hour, then you know you're on like a nice steady, I'm not really getting drunk kind of phase.
It just took you 4 hours to get smashed,
Yeah, well,
and you had
Well-
4 beers.
No, you couldn't. I think if you had 4 beers in 4 hours, you'd
So-
be completely sober.
Right, so like in 4 hours, I'm just starting.
yeah.
So, yeah, I think it's like.
Speaking
If-
of that,
if you're
I guess you're not drinking if you just spilled half your beer.
I did.
So,
fucking shit.
Yeah.
if you're putting down like
That's when
3,
those wide mouths really become a problem.
Oh, it does. Looks like half the beer already.
3 to 4 beers an hour, then you're drinking. Now you're getting drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a lot of people don't even drink that much. you know?
Really? That's big time?
Yeah, it's big time.
Oh.
That's like professional. 3 or 4 beers an hour. It's like a beer every 15 minutes.
Oh yeah, you're like basically slugging them down.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I think
Like you're definitely drinking at that
a
point.
beer every 10 minutes is like.
You're drinking for effect at that point. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, you're looking for fat girls in about 2.5 hours.
Actually, you're probably looking for fat girls before you started. That's why you started
Yeah, that's
that
why
way.
you're fucking going. That's how you going. It's like shit.
Like,
Look-
I gotta
look around.
bring this bar down real quick.
All these skinny bitches definitely not gonna like me. Give me beers.
You guys look around the room first.
Yeah,
Yeah, spot your.
What's the call?
yeah.
How hard we going? How quick? Yeah.
Yeah,
I've spotted my target in the wild.
yeah.
Ugh.
Definitely seen that happen.
You're like, right now? No.
Yeah.
About 2 hours.
Oh yeah, she's looking good.
2 hours, she gonna look like a steak.
Going on bucket number 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Prime choice right there. Grade A American.
Yeah, there you go. Grade A American. If she's American.
American cheese.
Oh,
Ugh. Cottage cheese.
yeah.
Ugh.
From under cheese.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. Just throw up a little bit.
You ever like, you know, be with a chick and like, you know, little stank down there?
Oh, it's the worst.
Ugh.
It's the fucking worst, bro.
Do you,
Bitches
you
that
put
are a
it in
little
anyway?
heavy. You're like, you ever like go to fucking chick doggy style and you can just smell her asshole?
On a s-
You're like,
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
You're like, did you shower today?
Yeah, like come on. Do
On
you
a
respect
summer
yourself?
day?
Oh my god. I've done that. Like roll back over. like why? Because
Yeah.
trust me,
Right.
I'll fucking throw up on your back if I gotta keep hitting it like that.
Gonna throw away these sheets after this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Yeah.
You know, you're fucking leaving skid marks on my sheets, bitch.
Or like when you know you get one of them that like that and you get it from the back and you see the brown stain.
Oh.
Oh,
It's like a swipe up the back.
Well, those big girls can't wipe that good. You know, their arms don't reach out.
Yeah, like, yeah, exactly. T-Rex on a toilet
I got-
seat. Yeah, like-
Yeah.
I got this big body and these little arms.
Yeah, it's so true. They don't need like a stick. It's like those girls in the 600-pound fucking
oh
show.
my God, I
They
never
got
seen
like
that.
fucking toilet paper on a stick to like wipe their asses.
Really?
Yeah, those bitches got boyfriends. It's like,
Wow.
dude, you know,
Wait, I wonder if we can come out with a butt wiping stick.
they have it.
The Romans invented that like many centuries ago.
Yeah.
Did they have problems wiping their butts, or did they just like a stick on it, like to put their toilet paper on a stick?
Yeah, they would like It was like when the what did they call that? Like the duvet, what's that shit called?
Duvet.
Duvet and all that shit came out. Yeah. It was like, before all that's time, but I'm saying like,
I was gonna say,
if you look it up, I feel like I saw like
I
an
feel
info.
like toilet paper on a stick came out way before the duvet came out.
No, man. If you look up like the history of like toilet paper and what you had to do, like there was some interesting ideas, and one of them was like it was like a rag or something. But it was fucked up is that it was a community rag.
Right,
Oh,
yeah.
you
So it was
shared
like-
the rag?
Oh yeah. So you put it
Oh.
back in its bucket and you wiped your. Yeah, with it like, I don't know how many wipes you're gonna be like. All right, this one's done. I guess I'm just fucking. I guess we're just going as this. Pull up my drawers. Put my leaf on. We out.
Crazy.
We out.
It's fucking crazy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Well, that's like back in the day, toilet paper wasn't splinter free.
Oh god.
Can you imagine that?
Oh,
Whoa.
You thought hemorrhoids are bad now.
yeah.
What did they advertise that at one time? Like, hey, our
Yeah.
stuff is splinter free.
That's exactly what they did. Yeah,
It was like rubbing
guaranteed
your.
splinter free.
It was like rubbing your ass with paper, like actual paper, like cardboard chips.
Oh my god, got a splinter up your butthole?
Yeah.
Well, still, most of the world uses fucking water. Like we don't.
They just rinse it down.
Yeah, like you go anywhere, Asian countries, it's all like hoses in the bathroom. There's no toilet paper.
That's why they smell.
Yeah,
I mean, it's crazy, man. If you ever like,
Indian countries don't even wipe. They just fucking pull up their fucking robes and
just
go.
go.
That's why they wear robes, not pants.
Wow.
Well, I heard you're not
They
supposed
just
to
let it-
shake the left hand
Well, that's the thing.
because
Yeah,
they wipe with the left.
I'll do
yeah.
that.
Left
Yeah.
hand's your dirty hand, bro.
Yeah, so you're only supposed to shake the right hand. If anybody gives you the
I'm
left
just
hand,
gonna bump from that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
elbows.
If you think
Yeah.
about it, everyone in America wipes with their right hand. Every righty wipes. I don't like my left.
No, I'm not gonna be like, okay,
Yeah.
let me use my feminine,
Let me use my
non-dominant hand
dirty
for my
hand.
ass.
Let me put my dirty hand in my butt.
I like my stranger on my butthole.
Yeah, word. I'm gonna put a latex glove on so it feels different.
Yeah,
Sit on it till it goes numb.
Terrible. No, yeah. That's some interesting stuff to think about. Yeah, I guess they do use water everywhere else. But I mean, if you've ever like,
well, if you think about it, right?
you ever dirty a dish
But
and try to rinse it off with water?
well, I mean,
Unless
think
it's
about
boiling
it
hot,
like
that
this.
shit ain't coming off. Peanut butter on a dish.
I feel like
peanut butter on a dish.
I feel like the combo
Throw you
between the
sick.
I feel like the combo between the sponge and the water is the best combination.
Yeah,
So we
really.
use
Yeah.
the sponge.
Yeah, if you get
they use
shit-
the water. If we use the combination and came to
If you get shit on your hand, you just wiping it with a paper towel.
Hell no, I'm using soap,
Yeah,
water.
you're washing,
Yeah.
bro.
Okay,
You're
I'm going,
fucking-
I'm
you're
going
in,
crazy.
right?
Yeah.
But then with your ass, you just wipe it with a fucking dry cloth. And you're like, dry paper. You're like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Or you use the dude wipe.
Oh, the dude, but
Dude, you're already making me rethink 40 years of ass wiping.
that's how it's like a lot of people think that shit. Like, dude, using water is weird. And you're like, yeah, okay, but if you got shit anywhere else on your body, you're fucking washing it with soap and water.
Yeah, you're right.
But you have
scrubbing
shit on
that
your
shit.
ass, and you're like, yeah, some dry paper will do it.
And God forbid,
No, man.
if it's something else's shit, then you're definitely scrubbing yourself.
Without a doubt, there's been bad.
Well, first I'm fucking up whatever got shit on me.
Well,
and then
no,
I'm
you're
gonna-
not fucking up a bird.
What about like,
Bird just flies by and drops.
that mud butt? You know what I'm saying? What you do about that?
The
Mud butt?
Mud butt.
Stay home.
Yeah.
You don't wipe it at home. You just stay home with it all
it just,
night.
it just sits on the toilet
Don't
playing
tell
his
us
video
what
games.
stink.
Just on there. Playing my game, leave me alone.
Yeah. Why
I
does it
got
smell
mud
like
butt.
shit in here?
Yeah, mud butt again. I'm not going to work this week.
Yeah, man. Now mud butt, yo. I'm just like it's like a full 20-minute sesh or more in the
yeah.
bathtub, just trying to clean up.
Crying.
Forget about burning it all out, because that shit hurt. But yeah, the cleanup afterwards is terrible.
Yeah.
Mud butt sucks. Shotgun shits are horrible.
Yeah. Ass sneeze when you're like just out in public.
Those are the worst.
You're like on the line at Walmart. Oh my God. You're walking out waddling.
Yeah.
A little squishy.
At least at Walmart, no one looks at you weird.
Yeah.
Like, that's a fucking 75 guy today to do that.
Yeah. Oh man, we're talking about some crazy stuff here. But I mean, you know what? People, I think, need to relate a little bit, right? Everybody deals with it. Everybody got an asshole.
Everybody poops.
Yep.
Yeah. And if you don't, you should see a doctor.
Yeah.
No. Just live with that.
If you don't poop,
Oh,
Yeah.
you probably
see, I was watching The
probably
Sopranos,
die.
The Sopranos the other day, and like he's talking to a psychiatrist, and she's like, he's talking about like being impotent or whatever. Like, he's like, oh, those pills you gave me, like I'm having trouble getting an erection or something. And she's like, well, maybe there's something else. And he's like what? He's like, maybe did you ever have your prostate checked? He's like, oh, I don't even let people wave their finger in my face. All right.
Yeah.
And that's another interesting thing, right? Like every other thing is like, yeah, we did better like CT scans, we got better MRI machines, we got better everything, but prostates is still finger in the butt.
Finger in the butt.
the
Yeah.
butt. Never give that one up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These doctors, it's like their fetish. They love
Right.
it.
Yeah, that's their thing. They're holding on to that one.
Yeah. Like, oh wait, man. Giving up too much. It's all right.
All these rights are given away.
Yeah.
I earned this being a proctologist. Give me your butthole.
Yeah.
Used to be able to buy a dead body in back alley.
Yeah.
Now you have to go through all these laws and regulations. Makes you big pharma's okay with things.
Yeah.
Not taking away the finger in the butt. That's still going down.
I wonder what the you know what's even more insulting is like when you get the fucking bill.
Yeah.
You know, you get the explanation of the benefits and you're looking through it and it has a fancy name for them sticking your finger in your ass.
Yeah.
And it's like $200. You're like, fuck. No wonder they keep
I
that.
paid him?
Yeah.
Jesus.
You ever seen the fucking meme with the fucking nutcracker and the fucking sniffs the fucking candy cane? It's like, yeah. Doctor sniffing his fingers.
Hell yeah.
And yo, I mean, no, this crazy shit. Like, yeah, I'm scared to do the colonoscopy because they put you out and shit. And like, there's been talk about like anesthesiologists that like drop their peen in your mouth and weird shit like that. Yeah, there was a guy that like got arrested for that.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that. The guy got arrested. He was like, that's fucked up. They set up a camera and
He
like
would put his
fucking
peen
watch-
in your mouth. Like, oh yeah, all right.
Like we saw him acting weird behind the curtain.
Yeah.
And he's fucking dipping his dick in your mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny, but it's fucking sick.
Oh, that's the bad day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wake up like, what the fuck?
And
Why
the
does it taste like weird? What is that?
And the
It tastes like ball
colonoscopy,
sweat.
the colonoscopy is where they stick the camera down through your body parts, right?
Yeah, they, up your
bro,
ass.
not,
Yeah.
not down anything.
Up your ass?
Yeah.
So-
It goes in your asshole.
So
Yeah,
you're
it goes
already
in.
being penetrated anyway. Like
Yeah.
you're paying the person to penetrate.
Yeah, you're having
you.
a bad enough day. Now you
Yeah.
got to fucking the tip of a dick in
No, this guy's throwing in some extra.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's funny? So, believe it or not, anesthesia I've heard is optional. So you could be awake while they do it, and you could watch. But I ain't about that.
Yeah.
We see, well, we looking at some picture on the screen, you see nothing but fucking pink and goo. You're like, yeah, okay, what am I looking at? Like, now, you feel him fucking moving around your stomach? Oh, man. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's got to be weird. Imagine what the fucking, like, shits and
I
farts you
think
get
there
after
should
that.
always be. Oh yeah, you get like really bad farts, man. My friend had it done because
Oh,
they
yeah?
use air to blow up your fucking intestines.
Oh, do they?
So it's like an air jet. It's like, you know, you ever see like when they water jet a sewer pipe?
Yeah.
They're like air jet in your fucking ass pipe. You know? They have to blow it
my
up.
God.
So like they shoot some air in there. They fucking pinch your butthole. They're like, they can't let the air out.
Blow you up like a balloon
Yeah.
and shit. You burp.
Yeah,
Deflates.
You're, like, ripping fucking ass for like hours after that.
Yeah. No, I don't look forward to it. But I mean, listen, you know, colon cancer is a real thing.
When does that one come in? We get the finger one first, and then
They used to be 50, now it's 45.
oh,
It's so stupid though. Like they like fight you on it too. Like I was trying to get it done early because I was having problems.
Okay.
And they're like,
You wanted to get checked out early, whatever.
yeah. I'm like, yeah. They're like, you know, we can't do it. Insurance won't pay for it. I'm like, write down whatever the fuck you got to write down.
Oh, okay.
You know, to say whatever to justify it, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? And even
Yeah.
like you know, fucking what's his name just had colon cancer.
Who?
You know,
Will Smith?
Buckley.
yeah.
Oh.
I don't want to drop his name like that, but yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh,
a
be
friend,
friend
of ours.
well, then
Yeah.
don't go like like you were. Well,
Yeah.
guess for the name.
I
Yeah,
was-
no,
I was
I'll
figuring you
beat
guys
that
would
one out.
Figure it out, you know.
No, yeah, early
But,
detection is important, yeah.
Anyway, though, you know, so like they fucking, it was like, oh, you got full blown like stage 4 fucking cancer, and he's fucking 39. You know, it's like, all right, why not check somebody who's coming to a doctor for problems?
I think at
Yeah.
some point, though, like, I don't know what he had or anything like that, but I mean, I'm sure there must have been some signs, right? I mean, there had to be, like, he had to complain about something. I mean, it's...
Well, I mean, I guess really when he felt bad enough to go to the hospital was like,
it was, like, too
sign.
late, right? Yeah.
well, I mean, it wasn't too late. He's all right now, but it was close, pretty fucking
Scary.
close.
Scary, right? Almost caught it.
It was stage 4 colon cancer, though.
That's what I
wasn't
mean.
it?
I guess
Yeah.
that's the highest it is, right?
Yeah, if
Yeah.
like if he didn't go in that time, and maybe waited another month or two, it probably would have been too late for him. You know?
That's rough.
Yeah, I mean, before that, it's like, oh, did I just eat bad? And like now I got diarrhea and I'm fucking in pain. You know?
Yeah, they say you should check it out if like even if your family has it. You know, if there's like a history of family. My grandfather had an issue with that.
That was another thing with them, but they told him, because like his mom had it, his aunt had it, his grandfather had it, and they're like, oh, they do some test, and they're like, oh, it's not hereditary. He's like, I think you guys are full of shit because everybody I know fucking had it, except, you know,
right? That or it's the food we're eating fucking us up.
Could be that as well.
You know, damn microplastics.
My grandfather had stomach cancer. And it was something that, like, the moment we knew and they opened him up, they were like, yeah, this is stage 4 and it's like taking over your whole body. Yeah. So they had to like sew him up and then he was gone within like 2 or 3 weeks after that.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah. So when I guess your stomach has a way of like not showing it's in trouble until it's too late.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like one day you wake up and you puke blood and it's like too late.
Exactly. You fucked up.
Fuck.
Wait, don't I get a warning?
No.
Yeah.
That's why they should screen early. And it's funny because they get like when they do your blood work, there's like cancer markers in your blood that they could check for.
Yeah.
But insurance won't cover it. So they don't check for it. And it's like, they still have to figure out like what cancer you got or where it is or whatever. But like, you have high cancer markers in your fucking blood, just like high cholesterol, right? They're like, maybe you should go see a doctor about that, but they don't check that shit.
Yeah,
like, no, it's too much money. You're like, what is it, extra $13?
Yeah,
so retarded, bro.
Yeah,
it's American healthcare for you.
Oh yeah.
You know? It would be so much better if they socialized it, because then nobody would get anything checked. Like, we're not paying for that. You know, like everything would be like, we can't do that. No. When you're 75, we'll check you for
exactly.
heart disease,
Yeah. You only get that when you are 43. What are you talking about? My arm is hanging off of my body. Can you sew it back on? Nope.
Yeah.
Nope, not until you're 43.
Yeah. Every time you go to the doctor, they'll be like, no, it's next year.
Yeah. Just wait.
I need to get this test done. No, next year you can get that done. And then you go back, it's like, no.
We pushed it back a year.
Don't worry. One day you'll get it, kid, when you die. It's fucked up, man.
I didn't make it to next year.
Yeah. It's America.
I don't know. Well, the healthcare in other places is no better.
It's not.
No.
It's like, it's a funny argument when they
pick your
say
poison. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, America, we have the greedy healthcare system that is led around by big pharma, and that's its problem. And then when it comes down to like all of the free healthcare, it's garbage. People wait on that death line for 8 to 9 months.
No, that's VA shit. The free healthcare is fucking great.
No, in Canada?
Oh, Canada, yeah.
Oh, no, I'm talking about other
bullshit,
countries where they're like, but they have free healthcare. No.
The free healthcare in America for poor people is fucking great.
Amazing.
Everything's covered. Everything.
Yeah.
Heart surgery.
It's like, why work?
Gender reassigned, like whatever the fuck you want, man. You want to go see a therapist?
That's why they vote blue.
Yeah. Anything you want, you can go to with the free healthcare.
Poor as shit.
You can have the best paid healthcare, and they're like, nah, we don't do that. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know where you heard that, but we don't do that.
Your deductible is $50,000.
Yeah.
When it comes down
You'll never hit that.
Yeah.
You like, if you needed surgery, it's almost worth telling your boss, be like, yo, can you fire me for a month? Like, what? Yeah, can you fire me for a month? And then hire me back in a month from now.
Right.
And once he fires you, then you can put yourself onto Medicare, go get that surgery that you need for absolute free.
Yeah.
And then when you're done, call your boss back up and be like, oh, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Put me back on, boss. And then you're locked back into your job and away you go.
Yeah. Don't do that shit.
There's a lot of people too that leave the country. Like my friend, he went to Colombia to get some surgeries done and shit. You know, fix his teeth, fix his fucking.
The teeth shit's cheap down there.
You know, cosmetic stuff.
Starting to do the teeth up here cheap though.
They're starting to.
Yeah, I just got the implants done. $16.90 a tooth, bro.
Oh,
that's the same price it was in Costa Rica.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the same shit they use. Everyone's like, oh. Like, I was talking to this other dentist about it. He's like, oh, I don't know, Costa Rica, and then, like, he's like, who knows what they're going to do to you down there. And then,
what do you mean?
I'm like, yeah, but, like, people go to the dentist there, too, like, they can't just be butchering people up, right? He's like, that makes sense. I'm like, I'm just asking
Costa
you,
Ricans
like,
got fucked up teeth.
I'm like, are they using fucking, like, a different brand, like, whatever? Yeah. And then, like, I looked into it, and it's, like, Swiss-made dental implants. And then, like, I saw an ad on Facebook, went to the guy, and it's Swiss-made dental implants. Same shit they use in Costa Rica. Same shit they use in Turkey. They're advertising that in Turkey. Although Turkey's, like, $700 a tooth still.
Oh.
Yeah. much cheaper, but whatever. I'm like, all right, fucking 1,700.
Yeah.
I'll pony up.
Yeah.
Pony up not to get on a plane. You know?
That's true too, right? You got a travel expense, stuff like that. You know, you got to worry about infection. That's out of all that shit, infection, especially if there's a recovery time when you need to stay.
Oh, yeah.
Like a day or two. I mean, you got to hope that they fucking take care of your ass if you get sick.
I mean, antibiotics. And
you know, you came there to pay, but now he's not paying no more.
Yeah. He already paid, man. He can fucking die.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Welcome to Turkey.
The gringo.
Yeah.
Oh, the turkey, yeah. Well, you get the hair plugs there. That's how they all go for that.
Yep. That mall is just filled with people with implants and hair plugs.
Yeah.
But it's like so funny, man, because like rich people don't have health insurance. They do HSA accounts, right? That they can invest money into and keep growing. And then what they do is they travel for fucking shit. They go to Turkey for hair implants. They go to India for surgeries. They go to fucking. They go to Brazil for fucking breast augmentations. Like they just travel around to the cheap places, make a vacation out of it, see a good doctor in those cheap places. They're still paying less than they would in America.
Right.
And like if you think about it, the amount of money you spend on health insurance every year.
Yeah.
By the time, like, you know, most of your younger years, you're healthy, right? You know?
Yeah.
And if you need anything emergency-wise, you can still go get emergency shit done without health insurance.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You end up in an emergency room for something. They have to help you. They have to operate. They have to do whatever, you know?
Right.
It's like you're covered there, you know? So it's only like preventative maintenance, you know, like whatever other bullshit you got to cover out of pocket, which is all cheap, you know?
Exactly.
Unless you're doing plastic surgery. But even that shit's fucking cheap when you leave the country. You know?
Yeah, they got the plan, man. They do it all out. They plan it out. Makes sense.
They do it, you know? And like they start saving for their kids' health and care when they're young.
See, I don't know if they're the ones with the plan. I heard this thing the other day. Have you heard of Nick Swanson? Nick Swanson?
Nick Swanson?
Yeah, I think that's his name.
Nick Shirley?
Or Nick Shirley, that's his name. Okay.
So close.
He's the one, the Minnesota fraud guy.
Yeah. So I watched this little special on him about Jersey. Did you guys see the pop-up in Jersey?
No, what happened in Jersey now?
Same thing. It's like another Jewish community.
Oh, the small hats. Yeah.
And then he did the breakdown of like what these people do and how they get into the system.
Oh, how they live off the system?
Yeah. The why or their significant other isn't married to them.
Right.
Nope.
Right. So he keeps them on to.
Well, the thing is that they're married under the Jewish faith, but they're not married legally in America.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, there's a whole population of people who do that. They're a little darker complexion. But they do that too.
But it was
no, it does make sense.
No. But the thing is they lock it in so that the guy will go ahead and not work, let the girl go and work, and she's got the kids
Collecting welfare, collecting WIC.
So she gets the highest amount of WIC and welfare.
Right.
And then the community will buy them and like help buy them a house to get them in there, and then the guy will rent the house to his wife.
Yeah.
Under a Section 8 clause. So she's making like $100,000 a year.
That's what separates the Jews from those other people I was just talking about.
Yeah, because they were able to get this.
They figured it out.
They figured it out.
They got it better.
Yeah.
So now the man and the wife live in the house together. The wife's Section 8 is paying for the house.
Right.
And they're living there free on the lamp.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, what the?
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, one of them said something good to the guy, Nick. He's like, you know, it's not fraud. You know, we're just using the system. And it's like, the system shouldn't exist, man. You guys have 10 or 12 fucking kids. The wife's getting fucking $4,500 a month from the government. You know? Like, they're fucking living the lifestyle. And it's like, you know, it's fucking insane. You know, they're all driving Toyota Siennas.
Yeah. With the whole 40 people in there. No, I mean, listen.
But here's the thing: is they're able to take over towns. Like they took over an entire town in Jersey by doing this.
Oh yeah, and it's only getting worse. I think.
Yeah, because
you know what else they did? In that town, they took over the town, right, and then they started voting themselves onto the public school board.
Nice.
So they got on the public school board. So now the whole school board's Jewish, and what they're doing is they're taking the public funding away from the public schools,
right,
and directing it towards their private Jewish schools. So nobody could go to those schools except for Jews. So the other people who live in that community or use the public schools now, they're cutting all the funding. So like the kids are saying like the milk's fucking rotten, the fucking, you know, there's no like after school programs anymore. There's no sports programs. There's no extracurricular, nothing. Like they took away all the money from these fucking schools. They're trying to pay the teachers nothing. So now the good teachers are leaving, you know, like they're trying to basically shut down the public schools in that area and just direct that public money to their schools and to their shit. You know?
So here's the thing that I was thinking about. Once the public schools basically actually shut down and there's no more funding to those, that should shut down all the funding 100%.
It should.
Because
nobody's paying taxes anymore in that community. Because the people's living off Section 8, the Jews, not working. There's no taxes coming in, you know, like, it's just like they're
not, it's not, the money don't come from their community at all.
Right.
No.
They're like a leech on society.
Maybe some of the small stores and things. Without a doubt. I mean, they're abusing the shit out of that shit.
And then, like the money that's being funneled into that community is government taxes.
It's government tax money,
So anybody opening up a business within that community is just gaining government taxes, and it's not really like there's no contributing to their society.
You know, a lot of people hated Germany, but you know, you know what I'm saying. I hate to bring it up, but
oh my goodness,
Uncle Adolf was maybe a pioneer.
He was one of them.
Yeah.
I think it's also a thing that, like, you know, once you elevate yourself, you no longer worry about those things, right? So, like, if we weren't here and we lived higher quality lifestyles, we wouldn't be bitching about all the bullshit that's going on. We're not near it.
Well, no, I don't think so at all, dude.
I think that
once you start taking over towns, then you're hitting everybody's wallet. Okay,
no, but it's a blue state.
No, but that's
it's a blue town.
You know, because the problem
for now.
Yeah, the problem.
You want to go over there with American flags?
That's the problem, though. Is that like because like there's people who are like, oh, it's no big deal, and it's like, no, that is a big deal, bro. You know, there's a lot of people that it's just, oh, it's not in my backyard, or it doesn't affect them, so it's no big deal. But it's a big fucking deal because it affects millions of people. It's cost us millions of dollars. You know, your taxes ain't going down whether you live a good lifestyle or not. You know,
right.
It's like, wouldn't you want more of your money? In fact, the more money you make, the more you fucking lose to them.
That's true.
You know, the more you're paying for those people, you know?
Right,
so it's like, you know, the whole mentality should really be like, yo, what are we doing with the fucking money? You know, it was kind of like, that's why Trump kind of sucks now, because when he got in, it was controlling how we spend the tax money instead of waste and fraud.
Right.
But he abandoned all
That's
that.
what Doge was about.
Yeah, he abandoned all that shit.
Once
Doge lasted like 3 months, and that was it.
He went into the wrong spot.
Well, no, he got shut down. Like every time he turned around, they were shutting him down. They were stopping him from getting in. They were stopping, Big Balls from being able to use his credentials.
I know, but that was a really cool time, though.
Yeah, it was.
For a little bit. I mean, they did actually fire thousands and thousands of federal employees. Like the federal rate of like fucking employment, like for working for the federal government, is down like 600,000 people.
Yeah, you know, all
Which
of
is
those
insane that we got rid of 600,000 federal employees.
Right.
Those were all
changed in our lifestyle at all, right?
Nothing
happened to us.
that was all the jobs that Joe Biden got during his
during the 4 years.
Yeah,
he was
during
there.
his 4 years.
Well, that's what I always said, like
government.
The difference between Republicans and Democrats are Democrats, when they're like, oh, we're going to increase jobs, they're just hiring more people to work for the government.
Yeah.
You know, when Republicans are like, we're going to increase jobs, they try to like make businesses hire people. You know, They're like, we're not going to hire people at the government. We're going to have this fucking company hire
in
people,
the open market.
Right.
We're going to give this guy some tax breaks to hire fucking 10,000
What did he do? Like 80,000 new IRS agents, and they all have guns.
Yeah, he wanted 80,000 IRS agents with guns.
Why the fuck an IRS agent need a gun?
For a despot.
But yo, ex anybody.
Pay your fucking taxes.
Ex any Democrats, I'll tell you how ICE agents aren't trained to use their guns.
Oh, okay.
You know? So we're not training ICE how to use their guns, but we have 80,000 IRS agents trained with guns.
Because we took our time with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they read the manuals. Yeah. You know, because they got that law is very
I like
thick.
how like that fucking ICE is like not in the news anymore, right?
Oh, you don't hear nothing about it.
ICE isn't abducting people and sending them anywhere anymore, right?
Well, you do hear about it because like the DHS is closed and the shutdown and all that. So you do hear about like airports are having problems and shit. And then also the war, which they don't call a war for some reason, is
Iran.
Yeah, is going on. So that's a lot of the stuff in the news cycle there. Yeah.
Even the airport thing shutting down, bro. We don't need TSA. Get rid of them.
Have you guys heard of
Get
that
rid of TSA.
school?
They haven't stopped a single terrorist ever.
That's
Get rid
true.
of 'em.
Yeah.
Get rid of them.
Yeah.
Did you guys hear about the school in Iran?
Which one?
The
Like
one-
the girls' school that we shot down with a missile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so today, and take this with a grain of salt. This is the internet, and we have no clue what's true or not.
Yeah.
But
Right. AI.
There-
It's AI.
Sounds like
it could have been. Could have been. But it was an Iranian guy, and he was there, and he's like, "You guys don't know shit. Like, you guys sit there and say America is bad, but you guys said that they blew up a school. Here's a picture of that effing school." And then he shows a picture of the school, and like out front of the school, there's 2 armed guards with fucking AKs. Then they go into the school, and there's just fucking rows and rows of fucking guns in crates and shit. And then they show a picture of out back of that same fucking school, and it's got like 6 fucking trucks down in a row, and then like ammunition's all laid out, and then a whole bunch of guys walking through. And like, so they basically turned that school into a munitions area for their little army.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't know either.
Look it up.
Look,
But-
you know what? I can tell you it's true because I never met a smart Iranian. So they definitely. They
And it was
go
a
to
girls' school.
Yeah, yeah.
What the fuck are you doing teaching girls
they're
for?
not
They
teaching
hate women.
girls in a
Yeah.
What kind of bullshit you pulling, guys? What, you think I'm retarded?
Yeah.
Come on
We
now.
know you don't
You guys
teach your
blew up
women.
the only school where we teach girls. You know? Fuck outta here.
Yeah. You know, there was the guy before the supreme leader, Ayatollah, whatever his name was, Khomeini or whatever. Before him, there was like another guy, and that guy said, like, to his people in a like a nationwide address, that the women are like cows. Like we used cows to slaughter them and eat their meat and everything. Women are the same way.
Yeah,
You know, so it's like, wow, you know?
it's insane.
Yeah. They are
They
meat and
literally
flesh.
feel like women are.
That's why they cover them with fucking head to toe. You can't see them with
Barbecue
the eyes.
sauce.
And barbecue sauce. Yeah, it's just like, what the fuck?
They eat their women?
Yeah, man. When I see those people like walking around the town here,
Well,
I'm
like,
like,
you ever see
oh,
like Iran in
the
the
hell's that?
70s?
oh yeah, it's
Yes.
like America.
Yeah, totally
Western.
different country.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then America gave them some freedom,
Yeah,
and then they turned into fucking what they are now. And now America's giving them some more freedom.
What are they, Angela? What would you describe them as? What they are today?
What they are now?
Yeah, currently.
It's just a Muslim country. Just
Oh.
like I think
it's just a mess over there.
Just
Yeah, it's just a fucking total mess right now. Well, the problem is like, so they say like, so the Islamic revolution, the reason why it really even kind of happened was because the Shah, who was the early family that was there, right? It was initially a monarchy, right? The prince, he's alive. He lives here. His father ran that whole shit years ago. And the reason that they overthrew him was because they felt like they had too much Western, they were losing their identity and there was just too much Western influence, right? So when you look at the Iranian pictures from the 1970s and before, it does look very Westernized, very
Beautiful.
European.
women walking around with t-shirts on. Yeah.
We accept that, like, because it's our culture, we're used to it. But apparently, half the Iranians over there did not like that. They felt like they were losing their identity and that, you know, for whatever reason, religious stuff, we're not really strict in following that at that time. And that's why, like, the whole revolution happened. And when that revolution happened, they fucking got rid of the Shah, who was like the fucking king over there. And,
yeah, but what if we did that on our side?
what?
So,
Take over
like,
our country?
No,
and,
no.
like-
What if one day we were just pissed off that people weren't acting Christian enough? So we just get up and we're like, listen.
Well, that's what
you're
the
not
Crusades were.
gonna- Yeah. What I'm saying today, like a today's crusade.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to
just walk-
dress like the Knights Kevlar? And
Fuck,
fucking
yes,
run
I
around?
What are we gonna-
do.
yeah, what are we gonna do?
The
Go
Knights
around
Kevlar.
we're gonna go around and burn OnlyFans models at the stake. You're too much of a whore. Blasphemy.
Oh, yeah, like stoner and shit.
Does she float? No. Then she's a witch.
I mean, because kind of in a bad way, America kind of is like too Christian. Because like these girls are just like, I could just say like, you know, Hail Mary and I'm good. You know, you're like, no, you just had 10,000 dudes jizz on you. You're a fucking whore.
Oh yeah, we got to
You know?
beat that
You
off
should be
you.
drowned in a river. You know, like, fucking A. It's like, you know, we are full retard on that.
Here's
on
God's
that. They're
cat of
full
nail-
retard on
nine
the other
tails.
end. We're full retard on this end. It's too bad.
Yeah.
You know?
But
Nah.
yes, I would like to kick up the Crusades. Why? Do you want to get a group together?
yeah. I'll get the Knights, you know,
Yeah.
we'll meet here.
Give me that fucking chain link fucking fence to put on.
The chain link fence? You mean chainmail? My dude over here's got 4-inch round chains on.
Yeah.
And I was just blasting through it.
No, it is true. Like, yeah. So back in the day, yeah, right. That's right. The Knights Templar, you know, they became like the fighting force for
Templar.
God. Templar.
Yep.
What did I say? Templar.
Yeah.
I meant Templar.
And I said Kevlar because that's badass.
Right. So they were all about like, you know, spreading Christianity, but and they were like, you know, doing law, and you know, God was also in mind. As far as like spreading the religion around and stuff like that, I'm not sure how much of that they really did.
They spread it around.
But I know it was
loads.
dissolved by Rome. You know, they got rid of it.
So the Crusades never really. I mean, there was a lot of stories about it, but when it comes down to the actual Crusades, I think only like 2 or 3 of them were actually worth a damn.
Yeah.
One of them was like a peasant riot where like a bunch of peasants that were like 18 years old or like 16 years old decided to go over there and try to kick ass, and then they ended up getting their like shit kicked in.
Right.
Yeah, because they were a bunch of little kids. And then there was a farmers riot. Like they decided to go over in the name of God and kick some ass, and they got their asses kicked in.
Right.
Some of the knights were just like flaky ass like bitches and went over there just to wear the what was it? Wear the Templar.
They wouldn't look like it.
And then like some dude got a quest where he had to go drop off a cloak. So he went all the way over there and dropped off a cloak in the Holy Lands, and like that was his whole schmick. And he was like, yeah, my crusade. Yeah, those were all like lame ones. But there were like 3 badass ones that went over there and they were like, in the name of God, we fucking smite you. And then they came down with like and rained hell upon the Middle East. That was the 3 crusades that are like they make the movies about, like Kingdom of Heaven and shit like that. Yeah, that's those 3. But there was like 12, I think, and most of them were like lame and gay. Yeah.
Gay.
So.
Yeah, man. So I mean, so there's extremism in every religion, right? So like they want to do like in the Muslim world, they want to have kind of like what do they call them? The Shia police or whatever they call them.
I guess it comes down to what like how much your religion is saturated. Like how much crazy do you have? Or do you have an abnormally like a large amount of crazy? Like are you on the brink of like your little powder keg exploding with crazy? Or are you just have like that weird, like a few weird fanatics? They like to sing a little bit more during church. They like to go and like set up tables beforehand and break down church, and they're always
personally,
like,
I think anybody who gets real into any kind of religion is kind of retarded.
Well, okay. I'm not going to fight you on that one, but I'm saying,
I mean, just like
I think it comes down to like the fanatic level. Like you have levels of the
religion.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'll take a different one.
Yeah, I hit my cable. I was
like,
"Gah."
fuck.
No,
religion
the head
is like
cable
the
hit my
first
thumb.
form of government. It's like these people that are like diehard Democrats and diehard Republicans, and like, oh, we're just so this is the way the world should be, and it's just like you're retarded.
You're retarded.
Yeah, you're just dumb. You know.
No, there needs to be balance, and I know my thought process isn't the right side. There needs to be a left side.
Yeah.
I know.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
But you know, it's just like these people that are they're just too into one thing or another, and it's just like, come on, man. Like, you don't see how you're being controlled by this, manipulated by it, and like religions like that, you know, governments like that, you know, these OnlyFans girls are like that. You know, you just can't let them control you. You know,
That's why I took my credit card offline a week ago.
yeah.
There you go.
It serves you bastards.
I still know the number.
Wait till wait till the account's expired.
Yeah.
Then I'll be sad and
No, but
lonely.
it's just, I don't know. It's just like so fucking dumb, man. If you're like so diehard for some shit that just doesn't even exist, there's no proof it even exists. And then if you go back in time and like look at religions, all these religions say the same fucking thing.
Well, what is interesting, if you want to talk about religion for a moment, is that they're all like, so there's all like the, you know, the books of Christianity and all that other stuff. A lot of religions acknowledge the fact that Jesus Christ existed.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, they do.
No.
What? Which ones?
Yeah,
don't?
which ones don't?
There are quite a few that have nothing to do with Jesus, nor have they ever like all the Middle Eastern religions have glimpses of Jesus in them. But if you look at Greek mythology, Roman mythology,
Well, that's like a different time.
Norse,
period.
no, it's later in time.
Yeah, it's older. Yeah. But like all modern religions, Islam and fucking Christianity, fucking Judaism, all those religions all talk about Jesus. They all basically say the same fucking
The
thing.
Norse religion, the Egyptian gods, they don't have Jesus in there.
Yeah, no one practices Egyptian anymore, bro.
Well, they're mythologies now. Like, only one.
Mythologies are the people who
The-
like
the only-
the
No one
Neanderthals
praises
believed
Zeus
in.
anymore,
The
bro.
only difference between a mythology and a
yeah.
religion is they don't practice it anymore.
The key
So,
word in there
if
is myth.
If I started practicing Zeusiology or Greek
But
mythology,
no, right? Anytime Zeus is shown, right? What does he look like?
urine.
Like a muscular Jesus.
He does,
right?
yeah.
You know,
He looks like a Thor. Okay,
But if you look at his like hair and his face and everything,
that's what they all look like. They didn't have the ability to get scissors to cut their hair. Like
why? Why do they all look like Jesus?
Because everybody had long hair and a beard. It's like your only option. You got one haircut.
And it's funny that Zeus is usually like white too, and it's like dude, Greeks weren't even white,
Right.
You know, like,
Yeah, exactly. They were like, olive tan.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just stupidity. That's all it is.
Yeah. So I believe that something definitely happened. I think that there are like I think Jesus definitely was here. I don't care about what nobody says, and although I am Catholic, I do believe it because there's just so much evidence that like apparently either everybody's just buying into the bullshit and they're like, yeah, Jesus was here, and everybody's like, yeah, he was, or something.
I saw
don't
him
know.
too.
Yeah, right. Like,
I don't want to be left out. I saw him.
first of all these books and shit were written like way before we were even around.
Oh yeah. Well, no, well, like the first Bible was the first Bible, the Bible that everyone uses, was written like 500 years after Jesus died, right? Then it was rewritten. You had the King James versions. You have all these different
Speaking of
versions.
that, do you know what animal King James put into the Bible that's not found in any other Bibles?
Koalas,
No, it's even better than that. It's more fucked up than that.
llamas,
No, even better. Unicorns.
unicorns.
It's not a mythical creature.
No, in the fucking Bible. They're in the King James Bible. I'm dead ass. King James added unicorns because he wanted Scotland to be forever to be remembered. Sorry to interrupt. Go on, Angela.
So they worship unicorns.
Yeah.
So unicorns
Pretty
are
gay, Scotland. Pretty gay.
So unicorn is Scotland's country's animal.
Oh.
Yeah. Even though it's a mythical, that's what they claim to be their animal.
Yeah.
So I know.
And now gay people claim.
Are they like
it, so.
fly? Is it flying over a fucking
No, it's not.
rainbow?
It's
and
not
shit?
a Pegasus. It's just unicorn.
We should make Scottish flags with unicorns on it and be like taking it back, bro.
Bringing it
It's not
back.
gay. It's not gay anymore, bro. It's Scottish.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a tattoo of a unicorn on my arm now.
Yeah.
There you go, badass one.
Yeah.
Or you can do a rhinoceros and say it's a fat unicorn.
Yeah.
No, rhinoceroses are the blacks of unicorns.
The black unicorn.
It's the African unicorn. The BBW.
Baby W.
You know, we got our regional unicorns around here.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
No, but then so with the only original thing was like the Sumerian scripts that they found, right? The Sanscripts, and like those predate any known version of the Bible. Completely different fucking story. More books to it. More things that they left out of it. You know,
Yeah.
like the Book of Enoch. They talk about giants.
No.
Yeah.
Don't spoil that. I want to read the Book of Enoch this week.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Talk
so
about giants.
You,
They also
you,
talk
you believe in
about flying
Scientology
people.
now?
no. I just like to
You think
read.
that what's the alien that's gonna come? Xenu, whatever the fuck
No,
its name.
no.
Stop! Don't spoil us! No spoilers! No!
Scientology is like, yeah, Ted from outer space is gonna come and save us all. Like,
Nah.
Ted was here in 1998 and left in 2000 with Y2K. You're like, what the fuck are you guys doing? Tom Cruise is like, no, man, it's real. It's real. I've seen Ted. You know,
Ted's my dude.
Yeah.
He lives in my closet.
Yeah,
No, so I love mythology. I love different religions. And so when I heard of Enoch a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, where did this thing come from? And they're like, oh, out of nowhere. Like, I guess a year or two.
It's been around. It's been around.
But they
it's been-
released it.
But it's been so like they have omitted versions in the vault of the Vatican vaults, right?
Right.
But those aren't even like those texts were modified and still left out.
Okay.
You know, so like this Sumerian scripts that they found is like the oldest known fucking writing of mankind that we've ever found.
Right.
And
I'm
they
so
talk
intrigued
about,
by
like,
this.
I don't know how many different like verses or chapters or whatever is in the Bible, but there's like 8 or 9 more.
You know
that
what
they left out.
You know
that
what I
aren't
thought?
even like acknowledged by the church.
Something I thought about that, like this really like comes into that when we talk about dinosaurs and dragons.
Okay.
I know it's weird, but
Game of Thrones shit going on.
Yeah.
stick with me. Kind of not Game of Thrones. More like
sorry.
Darwin.
I believe in dragons.
No, it's more like
Bro.
Dragging these nuts across your face.
No, it's
So I wanted to be
it's
an
more like
anesthesiologist, bro. I wanted to drag these nuts across bitches' faces. All right, sorry.
Yeah,
I
good.
All
was
right.
trying to make a good point here.
I know
Right.
I'm just trying to
Yeah.
throw this out there. It's something for you to think about when you're driving to wherever you guys
Right.
are going right
It's going to be a short right now.
now. So
It's good.
Go for it. Just remember to link to it.
Yeah.
So when it comes down to it, what we talk about dragons, and dragons had to come from somewhere, right?
Dragon nuts.
Everybody talks about the dragon balls everywhere.
Yeah.
And Europe's Dragon Balls, China's Dragon Balls, everybody's Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
But there had to be something in existence for these people to realize, like to think, oh, this thing has wings and it looks like a dinosaur.
Right.
And then I've always questioned, where the fuck is the evolution in chain between the T-Rex and the chicken? Apparently, they're the same bloodline. And through evolution, it morphed from being that giant 25-foot lizard
Yeah.
into being
Yeah.
foot and a half tall bird we like to eat every day.
That's
pretty
crazy.
bad. It's pretty
Yeah.
bad.
So I know. He traded down.
Never bucked
Okay.
you up.
If a T-Rex could see that now, it'd kill itself.
I mean, they say kids.
Like, that's what I become.
I mean, they say killer whales used to be mammals that would walk the land, but they've evolved so much that they'll never return.
Fair enough. So the question is like, I was always looking for that evolutionary gap. I'm like, there was no way that dinosaurs were just walking around, they were fossils and shit, and then all of a sudden this huge evolutionary chain happened, but we have no records of it.
I don't believe in it at
That was,
all.
that was the
Actually,
comet that fucked
yeah.
everybody up. You ever see Texas? You know, like
Yeah.
the Gulf of America? Right there with that comet.
Yeah, it made the frogs gay.
Yeah, they got rocked
It
so
made
hard.
the T-Rexes gay, bro. That's why they turned to chickens. Fucking yeah, but I was watching this video the other day. One of these guys was talking about how like the theory of evolution
Yeah.
is like so fucking false. There's absolutely no evidence that evolution even exists. And he's like, so you know how like we were formed from like single cell organisms that later became fish that then started
Right.
growing on land
Right.
and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, the funny thing about that is it's like there's no 2-cell organisms. There's no 3-cell organisms, no 4-cell organisms, no
Yeah.
5-cell organisms. There's single-cell organisms, the amoebas.
Yeah.
Those exist. We can find those all over the place.
Right.
But there's no 2-cell organisms.
that only have
Right.
There's no
2 cells.
3-cell organisms. So if the theory of evolution is even relatively true, that we came from lower life forms and through millions of years became what we are now, right?
There should be an evolution
There
to
should
follow.
still exist different classifications of organisms that have multiple cells
Right.
that are somewhere in between single cell and any other life form, and he's like, there isn't. Doesn't exist.
But then
Now,
when-
here's the other thing: is when it comes down to the T-Rex, why was it only one evolutionary chain? If there's so many things that happen to this big lizard, shouldn't there be multiple versions of
Yeah.
the lizard?
like,
Shouldn't
why'd
you-
we go from Neanderthal to human?
right?
Yeah.
Why weren't we something between?
Or why wasn't it? Why wasn't
Was
there
that
another?
maybe that's the monkey?
Why wasn't there a
the monkey.
tropical version of it?
Yeah.
Or
The
like,
monkey started raping us. I don't think we were smart enough to rape monkeys, but the monkeys definitely raped us.
Nothing's funnier than going to the zoo and like the fucking animals, like the monkey's there, and then he just like takes his meat out and he's like,
Yeah, jerking it.
while you fucking watch it, whoa, what the fuck? Cover your eyes, kids.
That's how you know we came from them. We got a whole industry on that. You know, go online. It's like Pornhub. Fucking.
oh,
Oh,
nothing.
you want to watch me fuck? It's like,
The nostalgia of a monkey and a frog.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
monkey and a frog.
you've never seen that video?
I have seen that video.
Okay.
You ever see the dolphin fucking a fish?
no,
No.
Yeah, that was at an aquarium, bro. Dolphin's like fucking a fish.
That's
like in its
awesome.
mouth.
Like he like bit its head off and like.
Oh
fucked
wow! He was like, oh yeah.
He's like, yeah. Then he made himself a little pocket pussy.
Oh my god, that's
Yeah.
oh.
Just like
yeah.
that poor frog.
Oh, were there any kids around?
Yeah, there's kids around.
Oh my god.
Why would you
Shit.
do it if there wasn't?
Yeah,
Even dolphins know that.
yeah. Fucking dolphin.
Yeah.
That was like one of the first video games I played on Sega. Echo the Dolphin.
Echo. Yeah.
Yeah?
And he'd be like, beep, 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 beep. You know, like does that like fucking thing. Shoots the fucking like the teleportation, whatever the fuck it does.
I haven't said, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you fuck stuff?
Games.
No.
Oh.
I rammed into the walls a lot.
Oh.
Because it was like you had to like burst. It was like C. You held C and then you let it go and it was like, and you like shoot into the thing and it like, boom. You know, it hurt. Jump out of the water. Yeah.
Sounds like a terrible video game.
Oh, it's just it was. It really did. It did kind of suck. I didn't care for it that much. But like the commercials were all about like it was like some guy on a big fishing boat and shit. And it was like marine scientists and they were so proud of it. It was like a shit game.
Yeah.
3 buttons.
Did all the games back then.
Yeah.
I like the fact that Angelo knew it.
Yeah.
It's
Echo,
like, oh,
man.
Echo. I know Echo.
I know Echo.
Yeah.
Yeah, back when video games were cool, not playing World War One fucking simulation games.
Yo,
I go and sit and like launch a rocket at the stuff.
bro. I wasn't gonna get into it
Spoiler,
on the show,
bro.
but-
We won.
Hey, over the top,
Come on.
World War One.
I
here
can
we
tell you
go.
what happens when you beat the
Absolutely
game. America
ridiculous.
wins.
No,
So
not
what Doug
this
didn't
one.
tell you guys is that he has a Twitch channel where he actually broadcasts himself playing.
I don't. But if you guys
Yeah.
want to see
You
that,
can
you
tell by
guys
his
let me
awkward
know.
silence that he just learned what Twitch is.
No, I have Twitch, but if you guys want to see me play, I have no problem.
Yeah, we want to hear your commentary while you're running through the fucking.
Oh, it's way worse than on
trenches.
this
Like,
show.
first of all, Doug doesn't play video games, okay? He helps his kids.
One of my favorite things to do though is to like run over and just like pee on the dude that's digging the trench.
I haven't figured that out. Which keyboard is that button?
Oh, so you hit K and then K you select P.
Oh,
And then you'll just whip your dick out and start peeing on people.
I saw someone doing that the other day. I was like, is he taking a piss right now? Is that
Yeah.
real? Yeah.
That's why Doug likes it. It's
Piss
got
on the
meat
trench.
in it. It's got meat in it.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I didn't realize there's man meat in this.
Yeah.
I must play.
K and then P for P.
K and then no, you'll see it like there's
You have to select it.
you can pray, you can like run around with your arms up there, you can pee. There's a few things you
I'm gonna pray a lot.
Yeah. No, because if you pee, someone will, or if you pray, someone will come over and pee on you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what should happen in real life.
Quit praying.
Yeah.
Grab me gun. Fuck you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Praying to those Scottish unicorns, fag?
Yeah.
Don't hate on the Scottish unicorn.
Hating it. Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
So what else is going on?
You know, I'm at a loss for words.
Oh, all right. Well, we're approaching an hour.
There we are. We're at the top of the hour, gents. So, Angela, would you like to say goodbye to them?
Nope.
Nope. Angela would not like to say goodbye to you, but he would like you to hit subscribe, like all the things. Go on to our Patreon,
Right.
throw a bunch of money in there. We love that.
Send hate comments.
I didn't know we had Patreon. We have Patreon?
Well,
Are we splitting that?
we,
Yeah. Yeah.
I want
I haven't got my fucking cut.
all right, guys, we gotta go. All right, later, guys. Good night. Fuck off.
Now we know how Doug's getting these videos.
No, I said fuck up.
Bye.